For the ones who carry everything, here's a deep transformational message. There comes a time in every high functional professional's life where the world around them is still. But their inner world is getting louder. A moment when the carefully managed composure, the flawless exterior, the I can handle it mask begins to feel heavy. It's not dramatic, it's not a breakdown, it's quiet, more intelligent, more familiar. Almost like the body says, I can't keep doing it this way. This message is for that person, the one who's been strong for a very long time, the one who thinks healing is terrifying because slowing down feels unsafe, the one who can hold a job, a relationship, a family, can juggle it all, but can't hold the rising pressure inside themselves. This message is for that person who knows there is something deeper calling and is finally ready to listen. Most people imagine that the ones who seek transformation are the ones who are falling apart. In my experience, it's the opposite. The people who do this work are often high performers, the quiet leaders, the intuitive ones, the pillars in their community, their families, the problem solvers, the ones who've learned how to carry it all more than they ever should have. They're the ones others rely on, the ones who appear fine, the ones who get praise for their stability, their resilience, their emotional intelligence. Even the strongest nervous systems have a limit. Even the kindest hearts have a threshold. Even the most together minds have layers that need releasing, not because anything's broken, but because they've outgrown who they've had to be in order to survive. Healing doesn't begin when someone breaks. Healing begins when staying the same becomes too expensive. The people who come to me aren't looking for a quick fix. They're looking for depth, truth, mental clarity, energetic release, something that finally meets them at the level they've been operating on internally for years. They're not afraid of transformation. They're afraid of stopping long enough to feel what the body has been holding. And if you're here watching this, chances are a part of you recognizes that feeling. The body remembers everything you thought you let go of, the moment you swallowed your anger to keep the peace, the moment you held tears so you wouldn't be too emotional, the moment you stayed calm when you wanted to scream, the moment you forgave when forgiveness felt premature, the moment you kept pushing when your body whispered, slow down. I should say it, slow down. Your nervous system absorbs that, your energy field stores, your subconscious rewrites your identity around it, not as a punishment, but as a protection mechanism. Your brain learns patterns that once kept you safe, but now hold you back. Your energy body holds frequencies that once helped you cope, but drain you. Your mind creates beliefs that once helped you navigate childhood, but now limit your capacity to feel alive. You're not reacting to life today, you're reacting to every unprocessed moment of the past that still lives inside your body. And this is where neuroscience meets energy therapy. When the nervous system stays in survival mode for too long, clarity disappears, creativity disappears, self-trust disappears, connection disappears. The body replaces expansion with vigilance. It replaces intuition with overthinking. It replaces ease with alertness. This is not a weakness, this is rewiring. Identity can be rewired. Energy can be cleared. Old emotional signatures can be dissolved. This is what deep transformation is. It's not positivity. It's not pretending. It's not bypassing, not forcing yourself to be inspiring. It's nervous system regulation. It's subconscious rewiring. It's releasing stored emotional charge. It's shifting your energetic frequency so your mind, body, and identity can finally work together instead of against each other. When this shift happens, everything changes. So how do I know this? I see in messages I receive, paragraphs from people who've never believed that they could feel this calm. People who say things like, I can breathe again. My body feels lighter for the first time. I don't react anymore. I'm more confident. I'm not scared of my emotions now. I finally feel like myself. The truth is, people don't come to do this work because life falls apart. They come because they realize they don't want to go through life half present, half numb, half trusting themselves. They want the full experience. They want groundedness. They want clarity. They want their energy back. They want to stop recycling the same emotional loops that have followed them for years. And they can feel, even if only subtly, when someone has mastered the process. They know when someone has done the internal work, someone who's walked through their own shadows like I have, someone who doesn't just know the steps, but who has lived them, refined them, integrated them until they've become a way of being. People feel that, they trust that, they respond to that. The transformation speaks for itself. There's always a moment before someone says yes to deep transformation work where fear appears. Not fear of healing, fear of what happens if the healing works, fear of outgrowing patterns, fear of outgrowing their identity, fear of outgrowing dynamics, fear of finally feeling emotions they haven't felt in years, fear of becoming the version of themselves they've been avoiding. But the people who move through that fear become the ones who transform the fastest, not because they're fearless, but because of the version of themselves they're becoming is stronger than the fear that held them back. Healing is not about courage, it's about readiness, it's about resonance. When someone reaches that inner point, when the whisper becomes louder than the avoidance, they don't look for someone who's achievers, they look for someone who is a practitioner whose energy matches that transformation they crave. The ones who choose this work are not fragile. They're done surviving, they're done saying yes, they're ready to live. So, if you're watching this and you feel a pull, this message is speaking directly to that part of you, then here's the invitation. It's not pressure, not urgency, just a door to deeper calm, a door into identity change, a door into a version of life that doesn't require over-functioning to feel safe. I'm opening space for new clients who are ready for this level of transformation. It's not surface level work, but for those who are ready for truth, for clarity, emotional release, and a nervous system that finally feels bouncy and full. If that moment has arrived for someone watching this, and that happens to be you, then the next step is simple. Follow me, subscribe, reach out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It starts when your body says the time is now. Until next time, peace.